First of all, what are soft wheels good for? I'm gonna talk about soft wheels. I got a free skateboard from my coworker. It's got soft cruiser wheels. And so it just brings me a lot of joy because I have like an alternative skateboard setup that goes super fast and smooth. But it's limited. Maybe you should or should not buy soft skateboard wheels. I'm gonna cruise around some hills and streets and grass, show you what these wheels are capable of and why they're so fun. And then I'm also gonna bring you to the skateboard park to skate street and show you why they're probably not gonna be good for street skateboarding. The thing about cruiser wheels is they're faster and quieter. They have less vibration on rough ground, smooth ground, it's a pleasure. They roll faster for that reason. They're softer, so they don't take the resistance as much. They absorb the abrasions of the ground. It's just a lot less effort to go the distance. These wheels are perfect for commuting, for like a little grocery trip, we'll walk your dog, snack trip, etc. Also, these are 78A, so you can certainly tell these are going to be soft. They even look like longboard wheels. When they start to develop that shape, you know you're in for a treat. You're going the distance. These look like longboard wheels, eh? That means you know they're soft. So I actually have a story about soft wheels. When I was skateboarding at my local park, I used to switch out the wheels because the ground to get to the skate park was so rough. It just made the experience difficult to get there. And I didn't want to take the bus because it was a little bit slow. Soft to commute to the skate park, and then I'd get to the skate park and switch them out to the hard wheels and get tagged. And it made so much difference. I could cruise over all these bumps and cracks and crap that would be obnoxious to ride over and just be ineffective and also very exhausting to get to the skate park if I had to use the skateboard wheels. The only downside is I stripped the hardware because I would switch them in and out all the time. But the soft wheels for sure make you more relaxed, and it just gets you, it's like wind in your favor. You're just getting pushed. That leads me to my point of them being quieter. Because these wheels have some give, like you can actually press the wheel and feel it, it's gonna be quieter because it's gonna absorb the impact, all the stones and the irregularities in the road, which also just means anything that's irritated by the sound of skateboarding, especially dogs, will just not recognize it as much. And that's a benefit because it's kind of terrifying when you're in that situation and a dog's just ready to go at you. Soft wheels might save you. They might save you until you get Wheelbite. If you're a filmmaker in skateboarding, you need soft wheels. When you're filming the skater, you can't have the background noise of your own wheels in the shot. That messes everything up. Also, because you're the filmer, you need to be able to withstand the irregularities that the skateboarder might be going through, but you as the filmer need to create this clip, and it needs to be successful, so you need soft wheels for the rolling resistance to be smooth, efficient, and not taxing on the end result. That's something to think about. Fast and quiet wheels. One thing also about these wheels is they're a lot grippier. They stick to tarmac. They have way less give, so it's harder to power slide. You have to get like a specific wheel or just go super fast and lean back. It grabs the concrete really fast and aggressively. So you have less give, like you can't toy the board as much, you have to commit. And that's actually a good thing if you're cruising, if you want to go fast and roll smooth. But when it comes into like the control aspect, grippier wheels in a street setting is a bit problematic. If you're at the skate park and you're trying to get nose grinds or crooked grinds on a concrete ledge, it's just gonna do nothing but stick and grab. You're never gonna land your trick or learn it. You need that give with the hard wheel in order to skate street because they don't give. So when you turn aggressively and you hit the board, you get Wheelbite, it just grabs immediately and you get tossed. Wheelbite will pitch you with soft wheels, which means you might need to get rises if you want to be safe oriented. But if you just trust yourself and you're going to be all right, you just need the commuter board. The risers, not needed. Soft wheels are naturally grippier. The softer they get, the grippier they're going to be. And so if you do want that mid-range, you could look for it. All right, we're gonna ride a hill. So when it comes to soft wheels, I'd say you have less control. It's smoother and it's easier, it's faster, it's safer to ride soft wheels. You're new and you're not familiar with all the cracks and you don't know how to ride through them. You don't have to like worry about your balance as much. However, when it comes to street skating, you're gonna come into problems because the contact and because the resistance is so low for sliding, you just can't really do street skateboard tricks. Your control just drastically plummets because it makes things sketchy. It's unpredictable whether or not the wax is actually gonna help you slide with these wheels. A lot of times, even like a buttered up ledge, still gonna be resistant with soft wheels. They're less snappy when you do tricks. It's a little bit like, it kind of rolls. If you do a kickflip and it like bounces, it just bounces around. It doesn't just stay put. So it's kind of sketchy in that aspect. I like to have wheels that just, if you flip your board, it hits the ground, it stops. These big wheels, they just bounce and like, they're kind of unpredictable. It just rolls around and stuff. Because yeah, it's less snappy, so you're not gonna get the same pop as you would with your hard wheels. Pretty much just results in an unpredictable skateboard when you're doing tricks. Less snap, more bounce. It's a bit shaky. I'd say arguably, you have really good control for like surfing motions. If all you want to do is ride, if you want to ride transition in the street, if you want to do curb cuts, you want to ride on grass, you just want to ride every surface in the street setting that you can find, this is going to be your best bet. You're going to have the most control, the most satisfaction, the most laid back approach to skating around in your environment doing errands. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. That's my 2 cents for control. I have one last story. When I was in high school, I purchased a longboard and I would put it into my high school locker because I wanted a board that would get me to school faster than my skateboard. It would go over all the irregularities. And then I realized to myself, I should get rid of this longboard, make it shorter, much like this size. It's a cruiser board. And because I'm coming from a skateboard background, you want that dynamic turning, handling, that surfing action. When you're going down the sidewalk to school, you can weave in and out of the driveways, the sidewalk, the grass, and have a good time on your way to school. And that's what I did. I went from the longboard to the cruiser board. Of course, I had my skateboard, but when it came to commuting purposes, always had the cruiser board. The wheels were just so much satisfaction. If you're a skater, but you don't bicycle, this is your bicycle. It's a Landyachtz cruiser board. I've got Hawgs Wheel Company 78A, and I have, what are these trucks? Bear trucks. Never heard of them, but I'm glad for them. Are you trying to get tech on your board and learn new skateboard tricks? Or are you just trying to cruise and handle business running errands, but with a smile on your face? Leave a comment below. Also subscribe if you haven't. More videos to come soon. I'm glad that you watched this one, and I'll see you on the next video. We'll see what it is.